Welcome in, Bobcat fans. We are here with head women's lacrosse coach Taylor Sindall after her team captured the MEC tournament title for the first time in their history. Coach, it's been basically 3 years in the making for you guys. How does it feel to finally get over that hump and beat Notre Dame in that tournament final?
I mean, it feels great. It would have felt a little better if the sun was shining and it wasn't pouring down rain, but still pretty great.
Well, it certainly seemed like the players were having a great time on the bench, jumping up and down in the pouring rain. But throughout this season, it's been kind of a tale of two halves. I mean, you open up, get a home win, and then face a lot of really talented teams. Couldn't quite get the results we were looking for, but then go into MEC play, a 9-1 record, win the regular season title, and then that kind of set the stage for the playoffs for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we wish we could have won some more of those, out of conference games. I think some of them were definitely winnable. Some of them, were a challenge, playing 3 ranked teams. East Stroudsburg started the season ranked #1 in the country. They're going to the NCAA tournament. Tampa's going to the NCAA tournament. St. Leo had a great run. So I think, we always try to play tougher competition to prepare us for conference, which isn't always the toughest competition, but we always know Notre Dame is going to give us a run for our money, and Charleston did a great job this year. And I honestly think losing to Charleston was the best thing that could have happened to us, because we needed to kind of be kicked off our pedestal a little bit to know that we still had to continue to work hard, for the rest of the conference, run. So.
A couple of players that certainly stood out this season, and first off, have to mention Neela Haney, MEC Offensive Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, broke the program's single-season scoring record. I mean, really could not do much more that you would have asked of her, and really just carried herself well throughout the season for being such a young player at that.
Yeah, and I think, we knew Neela was going to be good, but you never know how kids are going to translate, right, from high school to college. But she came in, and she was from day one doing things that I can't even teach a kid how to do. Like, I'm just like, hey, Neela, how'd you learn how to do that? She goes, I don't know. I just did it. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, do it again. No, she was great, and I think she didn't play like a freshman. She didn't play scared. She wasn't nervous. And, not only did she break all those records, but she was producing against those top teams that we played out of conference. She had 3 goals against East Stroudsburg. I think she had a goal against Tampa, 3 against St. Leo. So, she can hang with the top dogs. But, she really was a spark for us. I think being a lefty is definitely, something that she really uses to her advantage. And she's just a flashy player. She's a spark for us. She gets a goal, and half the time it's behind her back or, a Twizzler or something, and that just really gets the rest of the team going and excited.
And she's coached up by really 4 seniors and 1 graduate student at that, and Lily Stevens, Mara O'Neill, Jordan Kenny, Cammie Schneidwin, Mackenzie Kramer. How much does it mean to them, as well as your assistants in Steph King and Lucy Ballcages, who have been there, couldn't get it done for them, but the 4 seniors and 1 graduate this year, what did it mean to them to finally get that conference championship, putting in all the years at, the bottom end of Division III, coming all the way up into Division II?
Yeah, there were a lot of tears. There were a lot of happy tears. I think Kenzie, she said it was worth it. Putting in all the work, and they grinded it out, like you said, through Division III, through COVID, having to deal with, Division II, and kind of making a name for ourselves and cementing ourselves that, we're here and we can compete. So I think it was really, really validating for them. And, obviously I'm happy and I'm excited, but I'm more happy and excited for them that they finally got what they deserved. So.
You look ahead to next year, and you've got a really young team in front of you. Obviously, losing a few pieces with seniors and players potentially entering the portal, but you've got a lot of talent coming back, and obviously another freshman class going to come in, and some of them will make an impact. What is, now the goal next year, obviously to repeat, but also potentially make a name for yourself, like you said, winning those non-conference games, getting more together, and showing sort of the rest of the country what this team can bring?
Yeah, so we have a tough slate, tough game to start out. We're playing Grand Valley, who I believe is the 4 seed in the Midwest region this year for NCAAs. So we're opening with them at home, and then we're going to play a couple familiar faces. We've got Ship coming back to us, Shepherd's coming to us. We're playing Slippery Rock. Wilmington's going to come back to us, and then we're heading down south again for spring break and playing 2 more, ranked or receiving votes team in Flagler and Lander. So, I think again, very young, but the future is obviously extremely bright, and we were able to win the conference this year with mostly sophomores and freshmen on the field. Obviously we had our fifth years and some of our seniors out there, but, and juniors, but I think, bringing in another large freshman class, we've got 8 coming in, and I think they're just going to be able to learn from the youth that we have and kind of see, like, that they are the future of this program and like how they can contribute right away. So I think, hopefully the sky's the limit for us next year. Hopefully, we get some of those wins. I think being at home is going to be an advantage for us. And if we can beat Grand Valley right out of the gate, I think, we're going to be pretty unstoppable.
You mentioned that home record and undefeated at home this year, so we're certainly hoping for more next year in Bobcat Stadium. But thank you, Coach, for coming on to talk to us. Obviously, you're now in your season wrap-ups and kind of settling down a bit after a chaotic season. Congratulations on winning both the MEC regular season and tournament titles.
Thank you. Go Bobcats. Woo!